Beer.
Germans. Beer.
Beer.
Germans.
Beer. Beer.
Beer.
Beer.
Beer and David Hasselhoff.
And, beer.
And beer.
No one can bring up the topic of Oktoberfest without thinking about the good German beer. Augustiner, Lauenbrau, Paulaner, all great Oktoberfest beers that are popular worldwide. But what makes these beers so popular to the masses? Well, it's the wide variety of styles of beer that Germany has to offer. Pils, Alt, Kusch, Helles and Dunkel. All these different varieties of beers have been perfected over hundreds of years of brewing and drive us foreigners crazy. Especially we Americans, who leave a special place in our refrigerator for that cold pack of refreshing delight. The question soon arises, how could the Germans' development of beer influence our own? Well, it began primarily in the 19th century with German immigration to America. Not only did the immigrants bring their love of beer, but they brought their knowledge of brewing as well. And soon, many began building German breweries around the country. Now, almost all American beers owe their heritage to some early German brewers. As some may know, the most popular style of beer in America is the Pilsner. Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, Sam Adams, all are some type of Pilsner. This is also the most common style of beer found in Oktoberfest, the Pils. So whether you're cracking open a Sam Adams Oktoberfest here in the States, or pounding down a Paulaner in Munich, you can't escape that German influence, all brought to you in one big party, Oktoberfest.
I need my pretzel.
Sausages.
Pretzels.
Schnitzel. The big pretzels.
Bratwurst.
You know, sausages and
Pretzels and excess.
Food and beer go hand in hand. If you're going to have a beer festival, you're going to need to have food too, and Germans are well aware of this. Warm potato salad, sausages, sauerkraut, pretzels, cheeses, and chocolate. Some common desserts are apple strudel, plum cake, gingerbread, and other forms of cakes and cookies that differ from American cakes because they're yeast-based and therefore resemble more of American bread. American Oktoberfest celebrations usually try and echo their German counterparts, so of course the food listings are similar. Because Americans have different tastes than Germans, some of the foods are altered or left out completely to be better received. Desserts are more commonly made up of ingredients that Americans will recognize, so they are usually the same. Some of the common things that you'll see at American Oktoberfest are apple strudel, black forest cake, gingerbread, and other common desserts.
Lederhosen.
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 Some people attending Oktoberfest choose to wear the clothing that's pretty much turned into a symbol for the festival. For girls, that means a dirndl, and for men, that means lederhosen. Lederhosen are short leather pants that were traditionally worn by men of the Alpine region. These days, you'll rarely see them worn outside of beer festivals, which, let's face it, is probably a good thing. Dirndls, on the other hand, are dresses that became popular in Germany around the 19th century. There's very little meaning as to what actually constitutes a dirndl, and you can find one with every color and skirt length known to man. Although the lederhosen and dirndls are more commonly worn in Germany, you can also wear them to Oktoberfests in America. In fact, Huntington Beach in California will give you free admission on Sunday afternoons if you show up wearing them.
And the music.
Sing songs and dance and to be merry.
Other than food, beer, and lederhosen, another thing that people think of when they think of Oktoberfest is the music. Before 6 o'clock, the music is generally quieter and a little more reserved. After 6 o'clock is when you'll hear the rock and dance music coming from the beer tents. Although traditional folk music is still played, today you'll also hear popular songs like YMCA, even played in Munich. I guess Germany isn't the only one having an influence.